I'm going to play the career of Jude Bellingham for 10 seasons. We're going to see if we can get him to a 99 overall. If he can do that, he'll become the greatest midfielder of all time. Well, not so quickly, because we've got 6 other challenges that we're going to see if Bellingham can complete, like winning a World Cup. And since he plays for England, it's going to be difficult. But also challenges like winning the Champions League with Madrid, a Champions League with a Premier League club, which means at some point Bellingham is going to have to return to England. Also 5 league titles, 2 Ballon d'Ors, which by the way, since Bellingham is a midfielder, is going to be tough. No midfielder in the history of the sport has won more than 1 Ballon d'Or. So yep, if Bellingham manages to complete all these challenges, I think we can call him the GOAT. And to be honest, it is a bit crazy that Bellingham is just 20 years old and is already 87 rated. He's the golden boy. And to make things even crazier, he's playing for Real Madrid. I mean, what better club can you be at to win trophies? Yo, first season itself, I want to see Bellingham win La Liga, win the Champions League. Let's also chuck on some development plans on him. You know what? For a midfielder, Bellingham's passing is pretty stinky. Just 81? Yep, I guess we're gonna just work on that. And it's time to see what Jude Bellingham can do in technically his first season at Real Madrid. And yo, first season itself, Bellingham has gone up to a 91 overall. That is crazy. Bro, he might legit be the first midfielder to win multiple Ballon d'Ors. But that's the thing, as a midfielder, his stats are nowhere near the likes of, say, Vinny Jr. So I really don't know if he'll ever win the Ballon d'Or. We'll have to wait and find out. But he managed to get 9 goals and 7 assists this season. That's 16 for his goals and assists. Remember, we need to see him get 300 goals and assists over these 10 seasons to complete that challenge. 16 feels like a bit of a slow start. And oh, this is bad. Bellingham and Madrid couldn't win La Liga? Are you kidding me? The fact that this is a washed Barcelona side, but Madrid did not win La Liga is a bit embarrassing. Oh, and even in the Champions League, Napoli got the better of them. Madrid knocked out Inter, but RB Leipzig knocked them out. What am I seeing? I'm actually a bit shook. Playing for this super Real Madrid team, and Bellingham has made literally no progress with the challenges. Okay guys, I think we've got a problem. Well, it's nothing to do with Bellingham. He's 91 rated, one of the best players in the world, but this Real Madrid team does not have a good striker. And because this video is all about Bellingham, I'm not allowed to make any signings to change the team. What do we do now? Because Bellingham and Madrid are just going to keep bottling everything without a striker. You know what? Bellingham does this in real life. He's got 86 finishing, 96 attack positioning. And so, yes, we've converted Jude to a center forward. And because of that, he's taken a bit of hit on his overall. But you know what? This might be the way to get Bellingham's stats to be decent here at Madrid. Plus, now Madrid's team just looks a lot better. It's time to see what Jude Bellingham can do in his second season at Madrid. But before that, we're heading to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. You know what? Since we have converted Bellingham to a center forward, I think he's got the best chance to win the Ballon d'Or now. But it's Kylian Mbappe that wins it. How are we going to stop this monster? The thing is, guys, I'm not going to keep Jude Bellingham as a center forward at every club he goes. Because Carlo Ancelotti has said it himself. Bellingham's a midfielder. He's only going to be like a striker while we're at Madrid because of their transfer policy of not signing a good striker. End of the season, and at least Jude Bellingham has got his rating back and more. Gone up to a 92. Yo, he's basically got stats of a striker now. 82 pace, 86 shooting. Bro, this is crazy. He's the most balanced player I think I've ever seen. And being a center forward really helped his stats. 18 goals and 14 assists this season. Okay, how many goals and assists is that? Let me do quick math. That should be 32. So that means Bellingham's now on 48 goals and assists in just a couple of seasons, which is actually reasonable. But we really need Bellingham to start winning trophies with Madrid. Is he gonna get it? And yes, he does. First La Liga for Real Madrid. That's 1 out of the 5 league titles we need. But no way, in the Champions League, it's Barcelona that knock out Madrid. Yo, they actually won the Champions League? Nah, Bellingham being at Real Madrid while their greatest rivals win the Champions League. Oof, that's a painful one. But you know what? Actually, some decent progress with the challenges in this one. I want to give Bellingham 1 more season to try and win the Champions League. Because if we leave Madrid, we're probably not coming back. We'll just automatically fail that challenge. Seeing Pedri only beside the Champions League trophy better anger Bellingham. And so we're getting through possibly his last season at Real Madrid. Of course, I had to check if he had a chance to win a Ballon d'Or this season, and I guess he does. Wait a minute, why am I seeing Rodrigo in an Arsenal shirt? Did he leave the club? Oh yeah, he actually did. And we've literally got Marvin playing down the right. This is not good. Bellingham's gonna have to carry this team even more. Wait a minute, guys, the Ballon d'Or cutscene. I think Bellingham might have won it. Yo, I can't believe it. This is the power of Madrid. No, it's Vinicius Jr. Bellingham is sitting right beside him. Oh, we just got trolled. Yikes, man. Yo, Bellingham better use this as fuel and hopefully win a Champions League at Madrid, because this could be his last season here. Okay, this is not great. After getting trolled at the Ballon d'Or ceremony to finish second in the Champions League group, they could have almost gotten knocked out. But this is Madrid. They keep fighting. Liverpool knocked out. Dortmund as well. Wait, they just knocked out AC Milan in the semi-finals. It's a Champions League final for Bellingham. Yo, this Juventus team's gonna be tough to beat. Look at this. Bellingham is 93 rated. Surely he's gonna win the Champions League with Madrid. And yes, he does. Did he score in this game? Okay, he didn't score, but that's fine. Bellingham has got a Champions League with Real Madrid. And with that, we've completed our first challenge. Oh, and also, that's Bellingham's second La Liga title. And let's see the kind of stats Bellingham pulled up with. Oh, these are good. 24 goals and 8 assists. He has assumed the role of a centre forward brilliantly. I'm looking at the progress now with the challenges, and I feel Bellingham has completed what he needed to do at Madrid. And so it's time for him to leave, but I'm still not sure where he's going to be heading. But first, we got the 2026 World Cup. The World Cup is going to be the most difficult challenge to complete because Bellingham's only going to get 2 attempts. And since he's English, you guys know their history with trophies. They haven't won a World Cup since 1966. But okay, this is a good start, topping the group, knocking out Scotland. No way, letting Morocco knock you out? That is tough on Bellingham. Wow, Luka Modric and Croatia managed to win the World Cup. Fair play. I'm not even sure Luka Modric would play this. One thing to definitely see is how Bellingham did in this competition. 0 goals, 0 assists. That's brutal. And by the way, we did convert him back to a cam because that's his actual position. World Cup over. It's time to see where Jude Bellingham is heading next. We're definitely going to be moving him out of Real Madrid. Wait a minute. Approached by Liverpool. What am I seeing? Guys, have Liverpool just paid his release clause? Yup, I think they have. Jude Bellingham is going to be moving to Liverpool. That might be the most sensible transfer I've seen, because I could see that happening. I guess it's goodbye Real Madrid and hello Liverpool. So this is it. Bellingham back in England playing for Liverpool. And he's playing in a pretty darn good team. But now that he's back to his normal position of being a cam, I'm kind of worried about him winning a Ballon d'Or. Even though he's made the big move to Liverpool, he just won the Champions League. Okay, yeah, the World Cup was a bit stinky. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you're a midfielder winning the Ballon d'Or, it seems like it's impossible. And we've made it to the end of this season. Bellingham has gone up to a 94 overall. That should make him one of the highest rated players in the game. Ooh, but as a cam, his stats were a bit meh. Just 13 goals and 5 assists. And no way, Bellingham and Liverpool have had a stinky season, only 5th in the Premier League. No way, Liverpool weren't even in the Champions League. We should have just stayed at Real Madrid. They're just the kings of this competition. Even in the Europa League, Liverpool just got knocked out in the group stages. Did Bellingham make a mistake joining Liverpool? For some reason, I still believe Liverpool is the place to be for Bellingham. We're giving him one more season. Okay, this time we're slightly better. At least Liverpool have qualified for Champions League next season. But remember, we kind of need to see Bellingham win Premier League, so I'm not sure if Liverpool is the place to be. But hold up, we might see Bellingham win some trophies here, starting with the Europa League final. Oh, wait a minute, Bellingham is still 94 rated. He didn't go up in his overall. Anyways, I'm hoping he can win this final, and he scores in the final against Barca. Bellingham is chilling with the Europa League trophy, but we need this to be the Champions League. Okay, wait, he's also got a chance to win an FA Cup. Do you know what? Beating Man City in a final would be a tremendous achievement, but it's one that he couldn't achieve. He still scored in the final. Yo, from the cam position, this was definitely Bellingham's best season. 22 goals, 9 assists. To be honest, winning a couple of trophies with Liverpool, decent. But if I look at it from the challenges perspective, 129 goals and assists so far. We need to improve that. Need to win more league titles, and clearly at Liverpool, that's not happening. Plus, even Bellingham's growth has stagnated. I think it's time we find a new club for him. All right, boys, we are putting Jude Bellingham on the transfer list. He's 94 rated. United in his prime, I'm curious about the offers that come in. Straight away, we're getting an offer from Monaco. I'm sure Bellingham would love the yachts and the lifestyle, but we kind of need to join a Premier League club if we want to complete the challenges. So I'm going to wait for a big Prem club to come with something. Oh, it's AC Milan, and I would love for Bellingham to have a stint at Milan, but that's not going to really help us. Oh, wow. Now, this might be controversial. Pep Guardiola's Man City coming in with an offer. These guys won the league last season, and if we want Bellingham to win trophies, I think we're going to have to betray Liverpool and join City. By the way, if you're enjoying the journey with Jude Bellingham, why don't you guys join my journey towards 2 million subscribers? So yeah, please subscribe to the channel. That'd be amazing. It's done, boys. Bellingham is joining Manchester City. Is this a betrayal? But come on, look at our challenges, man. To win the Champions League with a Prem club, to win more league titles, this is the way. Yup, we definitely made the right choice, because this is a super Man City team. Bellingham's gonna have Haaland, Araujo, Rodri, Phil Foden as his teammates. You know what? I'm not worried about, I think, Bellingham winning trophies. He's gonna do that here. The real question is, how do we get Bellingham to a 99 rating? It feels like his overall has kind of just gotten stuck. We're now in our 6th season, by the way, with Bellingham. Maybe I guess we'll put a plan to boost his passing, but it seems like he's maxed out his potential. It's gonna be tough to get him to a 99 from here. Let's just see what he can do at a club like Manchester City. You see, this is why we joined Manchester City. It's a league title secured, a Premier League winner's medal for Bellingham. And he's also now slowly creeping up in his overall up to a 95. Oh, and okay, he put up some great stats, just 3 goals short of Erling Haaland, 28 goals and assists this season. But we still can't win the Champions League with the Premier League club. Do you know what? No reason to leave City. Let's give it a few years here, and I'm sure we'll win more titles. And of course, that Champions League trophy. The main question I have is, who wins the Ballon d'Or? Don't be Haaland. Don't be Haaland. Oh, it is going to be Haaland. He was sitting in the middle, and I don't think Bellingham has even been nominated. He's 95 rated, and he had just as good of a season as Haaland. Winning the Ballon d'Or with a midfielder just seems like an impossible task. Well, at least on a collective level, Bellingham gets another Premier League title. That's now 4 league titles out of the 5 we need. And also, Man City have reached the Champions League final. Winning 2 Champions Leagues with 2 different clubs, I think that'll be a big achievement. And yes, Man City have done it. Haaland with the carry job, though he was the one who scored both the goals. I guess he kind of deserves his Ballon d'Or. But with that, Bellingham's got his Champions League with a Premier League club. Oh my days. Bellingham has just had the best season of his life. 34 goals and 13 assists. Outrageous. Also, he's gone up to a 96 overall. Guys, with a season like that, I think Bellingham's got a real chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. Also, we've got the 2030 World Cup. But no, England finished 3rd in the group. They still went through to the next round, but got knocked out in the round of 16. Bellingham did get a couple of assists, but after this stinker of a World Cup, I don't know if he's going to win a Ballon d'Or. Do you know what? I think we got to keep him at Man City, because if we move clubs, I think someone like Haaland will take it away. Nah, I'm actually done. How has Haaland robbed another Ballon d'Or? Bellingham literally scored more goals than him too. Even though Man City isn't giving Bellingham a Ballon d'Or, they're giving him everything else, another league title. That's the 5 league titles we needed. And maybe just for fun, a bonus Champions League final. Like, that would be amazing. And there you go. He's won it again. And it's also another crazy season stats-wise. Challenges-wise, I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah, the World Cup one is gone, but the rest of it is looking good. Just the 99 overall thing is going to look like a bit of a stretch. Plus Ballon d'Or, I just can't seem to figure out how to get a cam to win it. Do you know what? I might have an idea. If we transfer list him and move him to a club where he's the only superstar, his rating should be high enough to get him a Ballon d'Or. That's just my theory. But it kind of depends where we get offers from. Okay, we've got a crazy offer from Hoffenheim. Now, I said we need to move Bellingham to a club where he's just the sole superstar. But is Hoffenheim that club? Nah, I don't think sending Bellingham back to the Bundesliga at Hoffenheim is the way to get him a Ballon d'Or. Okay, Arsenal is very tempting. Oh, but Arsenal have Bukayo Saka. But you know what? I think Bellingham's rating is going to be much more than him. So playing at Arsenal might give him a good chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. Nah, but they've got Martin Odegaard too. Let's look for a better option. Newcastle United. Now, that interests me. I think this could be the play. And so we've got Jude Bellingham joining Newcastle. I'm only doing this to try and get him a Ballon d'Or. And I kind of don't even know if this will work. To be honest, I was expecting this Newcastle team to be a lot worse. It That's actually really good. All we need is Bellingham to skyrocket in his overall. He's got 2 seasons to get to a 99, 2 seasons to also win the Ballon d'Or. All right, guys, we're straight away heading to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. I don't know how big of a chance Bellingham has. Let's see. And no, it didn't work. Erling Haaland is too good right now. Okay, I think we messed up coming to Newcastle, goes 4th in the Premier League. I think to win the Ballon d'Or, we need to win trophies, but we've not won anything. Okay, this is great. Bellingham went up to a 98 overall. I think we can get him to a 99. Oh, but stats-wise, just 12 goals and 7 assists. We've got just 1 season left. We still need 40 goal contributions from Bellingham. We need to try and maybe win at least the Ballon d'Or. Get him to a 99 overall. I don't know. It's going to be tough. And I think changing clubs is going to be detrimental, man. We're going to keep him at Newcastle for the final season. Let's hope we can at least get to that 99 overall. Guys, we've made it to the 30th of October. One last chance to see if Bellingham can win the Ballon d'Or, and I don't think it's happened. It's freaking Vinicius Jr., man. If only we had kept Bellingham as a striker, he probably would have won it. End of the season, and at least we've gotten Bellingham to a 99 overall. That was the main goal. Took us all 10 seasons, but we did it. But he did have the best of seasons. 14 goals and 7 assists. That means we've kind of failed the goals and assists objective. We could get only 281 over 10 seasons, which, by the way, for a midfielder is still pretty good. Oh, and yeah, Bellingham couldn't win the Premier League with Newcastle. I think we should have just stuck with City. Maybe gotten rid of Haaland. But yeah, that's the career of Jude Bellingham. Maybe we should also do a video with Jude Bellingham's little brother, Joe Bellingham. That could be fun. But until then, watch me play the career of Kylian Mbappe. Surely we can win some Ballon d'Ors there. Click here to watch that.